Imagine a conscious contact with God so strong that no matter what you are doing or not doing, that no matter what your kids are up to or not up to, and that whether you've got the person of your dreams or they're just not cooperating, that you are happy, content, and at peace. A space where everyone else's thoughts, attitudes, and actions are beautiful and exactly as they are supposed to be. Well, this is the space where I like to play. My name is Misha Z, and this is today's Bitch Slap. Join me as I shed light on the thoughts, actions, and attitudes that are causing you pain, and we train our minds to go to the capital S inner self, the joy that is waiting for us, the God within. Lisa Randall, it's been a while. I thought I'd check in and say hi. I have been neck deep in the summit here for a good week or two, furiously sending invites to potential speakers, trying to do at least 5 a day. I've got 25 invites out, and one person came back, said yes, a couple maybes and some no's, and a lot of not hearing from some people. Now, of course, it's getting the yes to the interview, which is a challenge, and then also letting go of it's like the high school date, right? Like, oh, are they gonna, should I call, shouldn't I call, how, and then as more yeses come in, ultimately I will be less affected by one yes. So I do have one yes. Now I'm working on getting on the calendar that interview. Still fully committed to the Course in Miracles and read that section every day, pretty much. I somehow missed yesterday, but loving where I am right now in that. It's very much about letting go of, I'll tell you what it is. I highlighted the 4 things. Letting go of the attachment of the idea of sin, guilt, death, and vengeance. And those are the obstacles to peace, those 4 things. They're the veil. The veil to peace. And I love that. And the fear of death. It talks about the fear of death, and it's so hidden deep in so many of us that we don't even acknowledge it. And I loved that thought because I realize, like, I'll talk to people about, if you think of it in terms, what it was like, what happened, what it's like now. What it's like now for me today, Misha, is I contemplate the idea of death and the illusion of death and the fear of death and all these things, right? And now it's clear to me that the fear of death, along with the other 3 things, sin, guilt, what was the vengeance, but that I will present that idea that, hey, the fear of death is a driver for you. And like it, for some people, that won't even be in their radar at all. And so is that they don't have it, or it's just so buried so deep that it's not acknowledged. And I love that thought and that idea. And then I was thinking, like, on the what it's like now piece for me, if I have the opportunity to speak. Like, saying, yeah, what it's like now. That gives me
the latitude to talk about the wild things that I'm sorting through in my advanced recovery years, shall we say. What else is going on? Oh my gosh. Amazing experience. Yesterday I was walking my usual walk, and this wild-eyed jogger came by. They were very focused, at a good pace. They looked at me and they're like, "You've got that podcast." I said, "Yes." I was like, "I do. Oh shit." And she said, "I love your podcast. You're hilarious. It's so fun." I'm not sure if it's just a COVID thing, but it's awesome and funny. And then she went by. And I thought, how fun is that? How fun is that to get a little comment like that? Yeah, what else is going on? You know, Waylon graduates. Waylon graduates from high school in a month and a half, perhaps. Beginning of June-ish, June 10th-ish, something like that. And that's a big reminder of the eternal change of life for me. Both my kids will be out of high school. It's got the implications of like being divorced. There's that's a marker for a lot of divorce per paperwork, divorce responsibilities ending. So that's an interesting thing to contemplate as, as being the side that gets to, child support, stuff like that. Like initially it's like, I can't wait till the child support ends, and what was that for me 11 years ago? And now as I've got a month or two to go on it, I'm like, it ending doesn't matter. It's an illusion. In that the illusion of this mass freedom that I thought was going to come from this day is an illusion. And that's an interesting concept. I just thought I'd give you the full data dump. I've been very, and I said hi to a girl walking that I'd been seeing on the walking path, and did not get a phone number or do anything past that. I was like, you know what? Been seeing her, crossing paths with her for 6 months. Why don't I just say hi? So that's a big development for me, saying hi to someone new of the opposite sex. But that's it. That is literally everything. Life is good. I'm having fun. I'm working like mad to stay in the moment on the summit. Just get the invites out. Worry about next steps later. Messy action. I hope you're well. I hope, gosh, I can't remember his name. It's good. I love you. Bye.
Thank you for spending time with me today. As someone who is committed to growth and service to this world, I so appreciate your willingness to come with me, go within, and serve our world through change. If you found value in this podcast and you know someone who can use this message, share this episode with them. Share it so our mission can be achieved one episode at a time. And of course, subscribe so you can hear more. And lastly, for more resources on what has helped me on my journey and can help you on yours, go to belove.media/resources. That's BELOVE.media/resources. Thank you again for listening.